Chris Rock, without wasting a second, took direct aim at Donald Trump's condemnation of bigotry and violence on many sides. "There's so many," the comedian quipped. It was after sunset on Saturday, and Rock was joining billionaire Ron Perelman's annual party in East Hampton to raise money for Harlem's Apollo Theater. In a normal year, it's a celebration where Wall Streeters and other elites party into the night with actors and musicians, some of whom grace the stage inside Perelman's barn. Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez, but this time, it happened to land hours after white supremacists and neo-Nazis descended on Charlottesville, Virginia, setting off deadly violence that left Governor Terry McAuliffe declaring a state of emergency. Like the rest of America, most attendees were still processing. Steve Schwarzman and Anthony Pageant. At one point, Steve Schwarzman questioned criticism of the president for not directly condemning neo-Nazis and white supremacists in his response to the Charlottesville events. The Blackstone CEO, who sits on Trump's Business Advisory Council, had watched some footage on television and was struck by the chaos. "I thought he was talking about the violence on both sides," Schwarzman said. "I don't think it was a far-reaching statement." The White House later told reporters in a statement that Trump condemns white supremacists and neo-Nazis. Laura and Lloyd Blankfein with Eric Schneiderman and Tanya Selvaratnam. Goldman Sachs CEO Lloyd Blankfein said he was still formulating his own remarks. "It was a bad day," he said. "I will tweet later." The guy standing next to him, New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman, had already sent a tweet, calling the violence an affront to everything this country represents. "Oh my God, today's really the nadir. It's a terrible thing for America," said Jerry Speyer, the real estate billionaire. "Shame on all the people that were involved. What's really awful is the divisions, Democrats and Republicans, East and West, North and South. We're better than that," Speyer said. HES hopeful politicians will find a way to convert it into something good. Just after 11 p.m., former New York Police Commissioner Ray Kelly asked a reporter what the latest news was, concerned about both Charlottesville and North Korea. "In the world that we live in, every hour it could totally change," he said. Wes Moore, CEO of the Robin Hood Foundation, called for moral courage. "We can never let hatred become justified." Nicole Tranfio and Gary Clark Jr. The party, meanwhile, went on with fried chicken, brisket, brownies and 3 hours of live music. Mavis Staples, a voice of the civil rights era, sang Dusty Springfield's For What It's Worth with Jon Bon Jovi. Memphis-born Justin Timberlake slowed down Sexy Back with help from the Roots. Gary Clark Jr., who said he knew of the Apollo as a kid in Austin, Texas, jammed on guitar. For sultry there was Alice Smith, for hippie, Citizen Cope, and for heart-stopping, Alicia Keys on Empire State of Mind. Jamie Foxx brought John McEnroe, Robert Downey Jr. and Priyanka Chopra on stage to dance to 70s hits and his own. Joseph Perella and Ruth Porat. About 400 guests attended, including Ruth Porat, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez, Joseph Perella, Rashida Jones, Charles Phillips, Glenn Furman, Kyle MacLachlan, Jimmy Buffett and Harvey Weinstein. Ron Mayer and Ron Perelman. Some people gave as much as $250,000, raising a total of more than $5 million, a record, to help support the Apollo, including its education programs. "You look at what happened in Virginia," Perelman told the audience. "It is events like this that bring us together. Music is an especially powerful uniter," he added. "I hope you take away something that will make the world better."